In this video, we'll discuss about NK cell, natural killer cell. NK cells are large granular lymphocytes. So it is a large granular lymphocytes. They are non-phagocytic cell. This one are non-phagocytic cells. The granules of NK cell contain performed biologically potent molecules. So that granules of NK cells containing biological potent molecules. Some of these molecules has capability to form holes in the membrane of target cell. So some of these molecules have capability to form holes in the membrane of target cells, resulting in the lysis of cells and some other molecules induce apoptosis of the target cell. So it make a hole in the membrane of the target cell, resulting lysis of cell, and some other molecules induce apoptosis of the target cell. NK cell play in defense against both intracellular and extracellular pathogens. Let us now understand how NK cell defends against intracellular pathogen. For example, virus. When cells is infected with virus condition, when cells infected with virus, the cell secrete typhon interferon. When the cell infected with virus, then only it will secrete a typhon interferon. This interferon bind to the receptor, bind to that interferon receptor. When cell infected with virus, then only it will secrete a typhon interferon. These interferon bind to interferon receptors. As a result, NK cell get activated. When this interferon bind to interferon receptor, that time only NK cell get activated. They proliferate and differentiate into effector NK cell. After that only cells activated, proliferated and differentiate into effector NK cells. These effector NK cell has capability to recognize the cell which are infected by viruses. For this, they use specific receptor present on the surface which recognize altered protein, on the surface of that infected cell. They use specific receptor presented on surface which recognize altered protein on the surface of infected cells. NK cell make contact with the infected cells through this receptor. So NK cells make contact with the infected cells through this receptor. Once contact has been established, the granules of effector NK cells fused with the plasma membrane of NK cells. Once contact has been established, the granules of effector NK cell fused with the plasma membrane of NK cells, and these granules are shot out onto the outer surface of the target cell. So altered protein on surface of infected cells, NK cell make contact with the infected cells through this receptor. Once contact has been established, these granules of that effector NK cells fused with the plasma membrane of NK cell, and the granules are shot out on the outer surface of the target cell. The granules containing biological potent molecules, most of which are toxic protein, also known as cytotoxin. First one is perforin. Biologically potent molecules, these are the toxic protein. First one is perforin. Perforin insert into the plasma membrane of the target cell and create perforation in the membrane. This result in the lysis of cells or cytolysis. Another important toxic protein is granzyme. A granzyme induces the target cell to undergo apoptosis. So two type of main protein. First one is perforin. This one create hole. Second one is granzyme. This one induce apoptosis. NK cell result killing of infected cell either by cytolysis or by apoptosis. That means programmed cell death. Now let us understand how NK cell provide defense against the extracellular pathogen. We know NK cells are non-phagocytic cells, so they cannot kill extracellular pathogen directly. NK cells secrete interferon gamma, that is type 2 interferon. This interferon access macrophages activation, that is this interferon once released by the natural killer cell bind to the specific receptor on the macrophage. As a result, macrophage become more activated and more efficient in phagocytosis and destruction of pathogens. So this one is the NK cell. This one secreted interferon gamma, type 2 interferon. This interferon access that macrophages activation. So this interferon released by natural killer cells bind with a specific receptor of macrophages. As a result, macrophage become more activated and more efficient in phagocytosis and destruction of pathogen. So these two diagrams are summary. NK cells provide defense against both extracellular and intracellular pathogen. In case of intracellular pathogen, NK cells are directly involved, but they provide a defense against extracellular pathogen indirectly. Thanks for watching.